Thank you, Martha. The spotlight shines on current Republican frontrunner Donald Trump in a way that we have not seen before. He'll be center stage tonight. While some people think he could come up short on policy issues, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani saying that Mr. Trump has a lot more going on under the hood than most people expect. Here's the former mayor on that.
He's a lot more substantive than you realize. I know Donald 25 years, meaning he understands a lot of the world issues with a lot more depth than you probably realize. So we might have a little bit of a Ronald Reagan here, a guy they underestimate.
Britt Hume, Fox News senior political analyst with me now. How you doing, Britt?
I'm fine, Bill.
What did you think about that? The former mayor speaking from experience on his own personal relationship.
Well, he knows him very well, and perhaps he sees things that haven't been that evident so far in the campaign. Donald Trump doesn't particularly remind me of Ronald Reagan, but as I say, I don't know him that well.
Yeah, but he said, first of all, he's not a Roman candle. This is a smart guy.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about him being smart.
And he understands marketing.
Well, he sure does. Well, he does understand that.
Whether he understands politics.
Well, just posit this for a moment. Let's suppose that Giuliani's got this just right, and that Trump on this debate stage tonight demonstrates a fairly commanding knowledge of a variety of issues. Now, his fans, who are already committed to him, will love that. And a lot of people who didn't think he had it in him may now take a new look at him. And he's the guy who tonight really could hit the home run, because all eyes are going to be on him. And if he does poorly, obviously, that's a whole other story. But if Giuliani's right, I think we're going to. I mean, my sense has been we're going to have Trump in the middle of this for a while longer.
You believe that?
Oh yeah, but if he gets up and turns out to be reasonably well informed on major issues, a number of them. And he's going to be with it for a really long time.
He survives the McCain mess of 2 weeks ago, and now you see the polling that continues to drift in his direction. So,
yeah.
I mean, those are your signs.
And one of the things you're also seeing is his tone is mellowed, right? He hasn't hurled any real epithets at anybody lately, at least not any other of his fellow candidates. I doubt he'll do that tonight, unless he's under attack, and then if he does, he's thin-skinned. So if somebody gets under his skin, that would be interesting.
So game this out. People expect him to be bombastic and to show his personality. What if that doesn't happen? Did they feel differently about him Friday morning?
I don't think so, because this is a serious debate. The questions will be serious. The setting is the setting of the convention hall. It's a different kind of atmosphere. This is not a whistle stop on a campaign trip. This isn't a Rock'em Sock'em interview on TV. It's just not. It's a different atmosphere.
You were on with O'Reilly the other night, and what he's been talking about all week is that his last interview with Trump indicated to him that Trump was nervous.
Well, he said
did you get that sense?
Well, look, I'm just commenting on this. I'm a little nervous. This is a big deal. I mean, if you don't have the little butterflies, you're not likely to be on your game. So it'd be surprising if he weren't nervous. And some of the candidates, Ben Carson, who seems to have a heart rate of about 35 beats per minute, is a pretty cool customer. And he said he's not worried at all, and I kind of believe it, or not nervous at all. I'm sure Trump's nervous. Yeah. I know I would be if I were he.
I think you said the other day, if you're not nervous or have a sense of anxiety, you're not going to be at your best.
Right.
Another question about history, and you've seen a lot of these debates. I don't know how you reflect on this. You're going to have 17 people over a period of 4 or 5 hours tonight. Is there a sense of comparison that you can draw?
No. Well, what I'd say about it is that if you're for a reporter covering the debate, you're looking for several things. You're looking for somebody who stands out particularly because of their presence and command of the issues and ability to articulate some kind of a vision. You're also looking for potential mistakes and slip-ups, and sometimes they don't occur to you right away. In other words, somebody will make some kind of a reference that will, and the debate goes on and nobody picks up on it, and somebody then later looks it up and it turns out it's got it all backwards, and then that can erupt a couple of days later, a mistake. But you're on the lookout for that. Not that you're hoping somebody will make one, but it's just if they do, it'll be news, and you don't want to be the person who didn't see it. So you're looking for that always. You're also trying. This is one of the hardest challenges of journalism. You're a journalist, you're steeped in this stuff, you cover Washington, so you know a lot about these issues and so on, just because you deal with them every day. The viewer out there is in a different position. Some of them know a lot of them don't know that much, but they're not as. You have to identify, to the extent you can, with the viewer. you have to try to imagine how an ordinary citizen, not steeped in all this stuff, would be responding to what you're hearing. And so you kind of have to be two people at once. And it's hard to do, but that's the challenge.
All very, very interesting and relevant points. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. I'll be watching you guys
right
tonight.
on, I appreciate that. I'll be watching you, too.
You'll be great. You'll be great. Thanks.
We'll see you later.